Are you someone that's very serious about chasing your dream and bringing your aspirations into reality, but you don't know how to? In this video, I will share with you my personal experience on things I wish I had knew and things I thought I had to put in place before creating content. And this is my own goal and aspiration too. Just know about content creation or how to grow your page. Just me sharing with you my own experience, and I bet with you after watching this video to the end, you shouldn't have any excuse to start chasing your dream if you are someone that is very serious and willing to chase them. So let's get started. I've been creating content for more than 2 years now. But before I start creating content, because I don't know how to start, I had to watch a lot of videos on YouTube on how to start creative content. And I remember I watched a lot of videos back then. But there's one particular video that I watched, and the guy said, even if you don't have a good camera, you can still start creative content. All you just need to do is to have a good sound quality. So by this, the audience can be able to resonate more with you and listen to whatever you have to say. And this is very true though, because if you can't hear whatever I'm saying right now, you won't be able to watch this video and you probably skip. So a good sound quality is very essential if you are someone that want to create content. So I remember back then that I made my life priority to buy a microphone. I remember asking my parents and my siblings that I want money to buy an external microphone, but eventually I get that microphone and I used the microphone, but it wasn't working. So I had to return the microphone and I got my refund. But later do I know that that microphone may probably work. It was because I was using it with my phone input camera. If you are someone that is using an Android device, you will notice that if you use an external microphone with your input phone camera, it won't work because your input phone camera doesn't support external microphone. You have to download a third-party app before you can use an external microphone on Android devices. But because I don't know back then, I had to buy another microphone. And that's when I bought this microphone called Kenya wireless microphone. This is my second microphone, and trust me, this microphone sound is very amazing, and the sound quality is incredible. And I remember using it for like 2 months until I got satisfied with the sound quality that I had to buy another microphone. That was when I bought my third microphone. But before I buy this microphone, I had to read the recommendation of those that buy it, and I saw the recommendation was very amazing. They said the microphone was top notch, and I said to myself that this should be my last microphone because of the recommendation that I saw. And I know that if I purchase this microphone, it's going to break my bank, but I purchased it anyway. The main reason I bought this microphone is because of the recommendation and the price, because I know the price was very high, and I said to myself that the microphone will worth it. So I bought the microphone, and it's called Mic Knob. I remember when I got this package delivered to me, I was very happy, but my first experience with this microphone was very awful. Sound quality wasn't what I expected, but maybe it's because I was using it with my Android device. Maybe if I use it with an iPhone, data camera or webcam, maybe to give a good sound quality. I don't know. But for now, I'm not using it. Just kept it safe in somewhere that maybe in the future I may find use for it. And that was when I bought my fourth microphone. And that's the microphone you see me recording with right now. And this microphone is very amazing. Sound quality is top notch, and it came with a sound card. And the sound card has a lot of feature like voice transition. You can increase and decrease your treble and bass. It has an echo. So this microphone is top notch and I recommend it. But I was going for my student training because I'm an undergraduate and I can't take this microphone with me to and fro. That was when I thought I had to buy another microphone. And that was when I bought this microphone. It is called the Boyard microphone. It's a wired microphone, but this is the worst microphone I have in my connection right now. Not that the microphone is it working. It's working, but it's giving some kind of buzzing noise that I don't like, and I had to refund it. But the day I was supposed to drop it off, I missed out date, and that's how I was stuck with this microphone. But I don't know, maybe in the future I can still find use for it. Maybe if I have a good digital camera or if I have an iPhone, maybe it will work. But for now, I'm not using it. I just kept it safe somewhere. And right now, the microphone that I'm using to record this video, this microphone you are looking at right here, the second microphone that I bought, and that's the Kenyan wireless microphone. And I know you might be wondering, how is that possible? It's because I clip it with the deck out of this microphone that you're looking at right here. If you don't believe me, wait, let me show you. Here it is. So why do I share this story with you? Just to let you know that if you want to start pursuing your goals, want to start pursuing your dreams, you don't need to start big. Just have to start with whatever you have. Just start with what you have in your possession. They say that goes. It's whatever you have to get whatever you need. And there's a secret for you. If you are waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time, the perfect equipment before you start chasing your dreams, you won't say start, even if they come. You have to create your own opportunity. You have to make use of whatever you have within your possession right now. If you are running 1,000 miles in the wrong direction, it's better than standing still. If you are waiting for clarity before you start, you may not have the clarity because clarity comes along the way when you keep doing what you're supposed to do. So you just have to start right now. There are some things that I thought that if I had, that will encourage me more, that will motivate me to keep creating content. And I have all those things. They are under my desk right now, but still, I still procrastinate even till date. I work so hard to buy this gear that I'm not using right now. I just dump under my desk. And I remember back then that I said to myself that I need this by force just to create my short form content. Because back then, I create short form content only. But right now, I'm just using my ring light and my background. And the background I'm looking at right here is just my content. So if you think if you have all you need to start, it will motivate you. It will not motivate you. You won't see start even if you have all those things within your possession. Are you an artist or a musician, but you don't have the money to book a studio section? Is it okay? Go to your Apple Play Store, go to your Google Play Store. There are many apps that you can use as a demonstration to sing, like Boloko, Bandlam. You have an hair on your WhatsApp, you can search what are the top 10 apps that I can use to record my music and to provide you with the knowledge and information needed about that app. Is your own dream become a content creator? It is fine. You don't have to have a fancy camera. You don't have to have a fancy microphone. I just start with the phone you're using right now. Be it Android device on an iPhone. It's okay. Just start anyway. This video you're watching right now, I recorded it with an Android device and it's even high-tech products and I'm still using it anyway. Though I know the quality is very low, I don't care. I still record it. All I just want you to listen to is my voice. And as soon as you can hear my voice and you understand everything I'm saying, I'm okay. If I later have the money to buy a camera, then I will buy it. But right now I don't have it. Just have to make use of whatever I have within my possession. And that's what I'm using right now. If you're an upcoming creator, even if you have a good digital camera and a microphone, you just be creating high quality video that nobody's going to watch because you're going to lack communication skill. Unless you have experience in creating content. But if you don't have experience, just like me when I first started, you create an awful video that nobody's going to watch at first. I remember when I first started back then, I made a lot of mistakes that I learned from. And one of the mistakes is that I talk too fast. But over time, I start making adjustments. If you're a new creator, you're going to make a lot of mistakes when you first started. And the fact is that nobody's going to watch your video, especially if you are posting those videos on YouTube when you first started. So you have to learn on how to build your character, how to build your communication skills, and how to deliver your message effectively. Even if you have a good digital camera and a microphone, if you don't have this quality, nobody's going to watch your videos. Now, one of the things that will frustrate you the most is that you have good quality video, you have good sound quality, and still nobody's watching your videos. This alone will take away your motivation. You start losing focus because what? You'll be focusing on getting results, whereas you should be improving yourself. So you don't need all those things. Just start with whatever you have right now and build yourself. This phone that I'm using right now, this low quality phone that I'm using, if I should give it to Mr. B to create content with it, I'm going to create a high valuable content. Do you know why? Because the quality is already in him. You don't need this phone to enhance whatever he has in him. And this is what you must focus on too. You have to focus on building quality inside you. So when you have this top-notch gears that you want, you will only enhance whatever you have inside you. You will only bring it out. So build quality first. I don't know what your dream is. I don't know what your goal is, what your aspiration is. But one thing that I know for sure is that you just have to start with whatever you have, wherever you are. Just start. Use whatever you have to get whatever you need. If you are waiting for everything to come in place, they won't. If you are waiting for everything to come in handy, you won't start. Do you know why? There is no way you ever have whatever you need. Because if you have whatever you need, you don't have the quality to bring out whatever that is in you. Tiny habits can't. You just have to start gradually, taking one step after another. You have to feel, you have to pick yourself up, you have to feel better, you have to feel again, you have to learn from the mistakes. Then you start building yourself gradually. And that's how you can have the quality that you need to start whatever you want to start. And that's how clarity comes. Clarity comes from what you do over and over again. Clarity doesn't come from what you don't do. So this is the reason you have to start. You just have to start messy. Start anyhow. If I should leave you with one word, I will leave you with the word of Napoleon Hill in his book, Think and Grow Rich. And he said, start where you are. Use whatever tools that you may have in your command, and better tools will be found along the way. And remember, the key is just to start. Start anyhow. So just start right now. We're at the end of the video. If you find this message meaningful, like this video. If you have anything to add or you want to express yourself, let's say in the comment section. But please, I'm begging you, subscribe to my channel. This is the only way you can show appreciation for this video. I'm all about spreading positivity and inspiring individuals. Hit the notification bell so when I drop a new video, you'll be notified. I recommend watching this video in the video and talk about how I confuse wasting time with patience. Many people who think patience is all about waiting for things to work out, whereas you have to force things to work out. So in this video, I expect everything you need to know about patience. And once again, I'm begging you, subscribe to my channel. It's the only way you can support my dream. My name is Samuel, and I'll see you in the next video.